Greetings. This is your brother Elder Blacklight. This is the Midnight Chat. A lot of you YouTubers, y'all have been sold out. All of us. You don't have no real leaders today. All those old members of the Nation of Islam, they didn't keep up the works of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. They are living off the reputation of the old Nation of Islam. The same with those that follow uh, Garvey, those that follow Noble Drew Ali. And it's a couple of brothers in the nation of God's and earth that appear to be keeping up the works of both the Father Clarence 13X and uh, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. To me, it's that brother born mastermind Allah. Might be more, but he impresses me the most. There's a few of them out here, that's doing more than myself, actually. But I'm just speaking on. I've done a lot of things, but I haven't quit. I haven't quit doing it as long as this YouTube is here. And I put myself on the post of being a motivator and a counselor. And I'm trying to raise my family up. I got grandchildren, great-grandchildren. Some of them I be around and some of them I don't. But those that are in my circle, I try to take care of them. And me and my wife, we've been together 45 years or more. I done lost count myself. It's been a minute since we've been together, that we have been together. And we help each other raise our children, grandchildren. And sometimes that's a lot and enough, but I'm still reaching out to my people. And I got that grandfather approach to the young ones coming up now. I'm going to look out for them. So I call it like I see it. I call it like it is too. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad program was ultimately to separate. If we couldn't, you know, go anywhere else, we could separate on this land. But if we got the same mentality that the oppressor or your enemy has, we're not separated. No matter if we get states or land of our own, we're not separated. So he started to build a community right within the United States. Just like when you go to here in Dearborn, you see those Arabs and Middle Easterners, and they took over whole Dearborn, man. And they got their own businesses, banks, and whatever. Well, Elijah Muhammad was working on that and doing that before they got as big as they are now here in Detroit. Well, you know, the surrounding areas. And Dearborn is the largest concentration of Middle Easterners that it is. Chaldeans and Muslims. Detroit was founded here, the temple was founded here in Detroit. So brothers and scholars, they still talking about what Wallace did. And Minister Farrakhan, he done some stuff, you know, but he's not representing the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. All these brothers, the ones y'all call leaders, Sharpton, even Farrakhan, all of them, I don't care who it is. Some of them may be teaching the teachers of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, but they're not doing or building on his legacy and where he left off at. How we ever gonna get separated from the devil if we don't start working on this? See, like everybody just happy integrating. Y'all are integrating. I don't care if you is teaching the white man is the devil. You still using his bank, his money system. You still going to the store, grocery store. You don't have stores of your own no more. You still circulating his dollar to him, and not to your people. So, you know, y'all not, you know, leaders. And all the time that Minister Farrakhan had to really rebuild the Nation of Islam, he hasn't done it yet. Matter of fact, he done went into Scientology or a form of Scientology, whatever you call it, editing, or something like that. And I can't follow nobody like that. I can't even push, because that's not pushing the program of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But these young brothers and sisters don't know, you know, because he's living off the reputation of Master Farad Muhammad and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And these young brothers coming up, they living off the reputation of Mr. Farrakhan. You know, more than the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. They're not building the hospitals. They don't have the stores no more. They don't have a different economic system or how they were doing when they were selling the fish and whatever, bean pies, whatever it is. They're not doing it. Down Elijah Muhammad was, you know, had apartment buildings, banks, airplanes, boats. So if he was following in the footsteps of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, or representing the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he would have got all that back again after 40-some years. So, I can't tell y'all who to follow, who not to follow. I can't tell y'all to stop being suckers like a lot of y'all giving y'all money to these young brothers, that say they gonna do something and don't do it. Well, it's no different than Mr. Farrakhan to me. He had his chance to represent the Honorable Elijah Muhammad in a way that no other minister could do, by him going over to Africa, dealing with Gaddafi and different brothers like that. But when he had the Million Man March, he had the Crips, the Bloods, everyone up under his umbrella. But he didn't do nothing. He could have took that. He was on the momentum then, but he let it die out after he was satisfied, got his rocks off, and he was cool. Went to sleep. Never was the same after that. So, Mr. Farrakhan, he could, this might make him upset, because he said, who is this little nigga? He might be 72 years old, but I'm 85, and I know the messenger, and I'm this way and that way, But it's a good thing that I was always on the outside looking in, because I'm not too close up on the situation to be blind to it. Sometimes you can be too close up on something and be blind to it. So I'm going to open your brothers and sisters' eyes. This is Black Light. Don't trust nobody, especially a pale face and a smile.